Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. It's Don. We're going to continue on with our comic book reviews with Phantom Guard number 1 from Wildstorm. I'm not too sure the year. We'll get into that in a minute. Trying a new way to view the comics on full screen, because some of you guys put in the comments on the last video that it was small and I couldn't quite see everything. So we're gonna test that sucker out and see how well it works. So this is the hang on a second here. This is the full cover here of Phantom Guard number 1 by Ryan Benjamin and Sean Ruffner. Classic, kind of like a movie poster group shot. Loving the skull here with the knife. Love that. It's part of the logo. It's a very good logo. Great use of the breakage of the logo here by one of the characters flying up. It's a very good layout. Here we have our character page. Give them a little rundown of who the characters are. We got Bypass here. He's a highly decorated field officer and team leader. Successful tour in Desert Storm to Major Jonathan Grundle, and his unit gained a respective attention of the Cosmic Clearance for their intel, sting operations, and anti-terrorist efficiency. Also known as security specialist and demolitions expert, there is no security system he cannot bypass. Over here on the right, we got Dyson. William Dyson is the only team member besides Grundle to survive Operation Crimson Strike. Dyson currently serves as Grundle's second on the Phantom Guard roster and is a team sniper. There are a few weapons that Dyson can't use and fewer targets that can escape his sights. Back over here on the left, we got Serge. John Eves Banks is an SPB. I believe that stands for Superpowered Being, who can control his adrenaline, enabling him to temporarily increase his speed and strength. However, the longer he uses the power, the weaker he becomes. Renowned as a gun for hire and experienced with the underworld, this makes Serge a valuable asset to the team. Now, this one's a little tricky. This guy over here, Mackinac? I'm not too sure how to pronounce it. We're going to go with Mackinac. Mackinac does not contain the rare genetic strand that most SPBs possess, so Cosmic Clearance believes him to be an alien life form. He is able to press 3 tons and exhibits a rage that makes him virtually unstoppable when provoked. Winning this rage, Serge, his long-term partner, may be the only one to snap him out of this state. Over here on the left, we got Gage. Angelique Devereaux is a cybernetic human constructed of the Xerium mineral. She has enhanced strength and durability. Cosmic Clearance appointed her the Cleaner, and she is directly connected to their mainframe. As a result, they know what she knows, but the same works for her as well. Over here on the right, we got Napalm. Sato Akanaga is the only non-augmented human on the team, but he is far from normal. He is a master of hand-to-hand combat and has the ability to focus his inner power, or chi, into a powerful force that can be released upon whomever or whatever he desires. On the left, we got Maze, born with the psionic ability to alter the visual perception of others, makes Victoria Stokes the ultimate illusionist. Once her illusions have distracted the opposition, she then relies on her preferred weapon of choice, the plasma circlets, to neutralize them. And rounding out the list on the right is Freeburn. Ian Stanford is the youngest member of the team. The 20-year-old SPB's power potential registers off the charts. He is a living solar conductor, wielding the ability to project intense energy from his body. In case you're just joining us, the year is 2017. The place is Mars. Phobos, a dark rock which orbits the planet, serves as a prison for the most ruthless criminals known to man. Asante Habaskar, also known as Crude, faced a life sentence for the violent murders committed by his terrorist group, the Cynics, when he recently escaped. Now, the Phantom Guard, military's best, selected to neutralize the growing crime element on Mars, have their first assignment. This is Phantom Guard number 1 from October 1997, guys. From Image Comics. This is a first printing, and I do believe on the direct market the price was $250 at the time. So that's a big difference from what comics cost these days. Okay, let's see here. We got Mars 2017, Neo Olympus. Looks like we got a video screen here. Zzz. Jeremy, where's my damn mic? 2-1, you're on, Sandra. This is Sandra Long reporting live from Newgrounds District for MCTV. I'm standing in front of what appears to be a standoff between MDI and terrorists who we believe to be fugitives from the recent Phobos prison break. It is unconfirmed at this point whether or not the fugitives involved are Asante Habaskar, also known as Crude, and his serial killing cult, the Cynics. What we do know is that there are at least 4 construction workers inside held hostage and... Rap! Gunshots! They're destroying the searchlights! Are you getting this? Get that camera out of here, Long. You're in a restricted area. Whatever you do, Jeremy, keep the camera rolling. The public has a right to know we have the freedom of press on our side. Shh! Crack! Hey, take your hands off the equipment! Relax! My camera! You'll regret this. I represent the voice of the people, and the cost of that camera is coming out of your salary. You hear me? If it's coming out of my pocket, I wouldn't hold your breath. Officer, escort Miss Long off the premises. If she gives you any trouble, lock her ass up. The videotape? Beyond repair, Director Skinner. The area secure. Good. Miss Long's embellished play-by-play isn't needed. The citizens are already terrified enough with a fugitive dilemma without having to see the MDI disaster in the making. She looks like a classic bitch. Get the hell out of my way. Morning, Chief Bradbury. Skinner! We don't need you and your stormtroopers down here. We're in the middle of negotiations. Aye! Crash! MDI is convinced the fugitives to release one of the hostages. I should have read this first. The situation is under control, so get back on your broom and fly west, and then we got the crash. That's what happens when you read comics at a really big scale. You kind of miss some stuff. So let me maybe change this up a little bit here. Go back to this. And now it's tiny. Maybe go back. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. Vertical panels. You gotta love vertical panels. Dude lands on the car. Whoa, went too far. Go back. Oh, maybe I went. Okay, hang on. Sorry, guys. There's your hostage, Bradbury. Now quit yanking my bloody chain, bloke, and get that transport over here ASAP. Better throw in a carton of smokes while you're at it. It appears you'll be needing my broom to clean this up, eh, Chief? They killed him. They broke their word. The Olympus Coalition feels this case is out of MDI's hands. Now stand aside and my team will deal with this matter. Just casually brushes off her shoulder. Smith, what's the ETA on this transport? 2 minutes and counting, Director. And she checks her watch. It says 7:32. Perfect. Let's see if our negotiations fare better. Get hot, people. It's game time. Look, his watch says the same time. Story, Sean Ruffner. Art, Ryan Benjamin. Color, Wendy Fouts. She's putting on makeup. Has a pretty little purple butterfly tattoo. This guy's getting ready with his weapon. Over here, dude says, Roger that, bypass. Wait a minute, let me go back over here. This is what I'm supposed to read. Follow the order of reading, Don. We're over the red zone. Initiate sonic dampers. Engines on whisper mode. Noise minimum. Rigger, give me a low sweep of the building. I need an accurate thermal optic reading. Roger that, bypass. Phantom Journal, yada yada yada. Jonathan Grundle, call sign, bypass. Majority of the contingents are huddled around the hostages in the north wing, 2 in the east. This is my team's first official op under my tutelage. They're still a little wet behind the ears. Not quite ready for combat status. But their coalition feels their investments in the Newgrounds District should be protected at all costs. Even if that means a few hostages are wasted during the sting. Nice double beach bread. Ka-chak. But that's not the way I operate. The innocent will remain unharmed, no exceptions. We'll drop the heat on the fugitives hard and fast and be home before their bodies are cold. That's my M.O. This take too long. Too bloody long. Prince, I say we keep tossing hostages till they meet our demands. If we did things your way, Scorn, we'd have to go out guns blazing. But I have a better plan. We keep these grunts as security to dust this rock. Then we take out my backstabbing brother and his smuggling guild on the Io Moon. We'll live off his plunder till the sun burns out. How's that sound? Bet. That sounds like a plan. I'm with you, Brensk. It's unanimous then, Tony. Go help Habu and Lark. Make sure the East Wing stays secure. On it, boss man. Let us go. Your plan will never work. The OGPS will have you suck a dry air before you leave orbit. That's orbiting sun platforms. Shut up, punk. Lark, Habu, Tony's coming to give you boys a hand. Lark, they're not answering. The NDS moving us. Calm your stuttering ass, Scam. I hear something. Tony, where's Lark and Habu? Here, take this blowtorch in. We've got company! Where? Look, in the mirror! What the hell? That reflection! Her name is Maze, the team's point person. She's an SPB born with the ability to alter the human perception, the ultimate illusionist. Oops. SPB stands for superpowered being. Cancel Christmas, you bloody whore. God. Vrick. Her only weakness is she tends to get amped easily and ignores that she's part of a team. Ugh. But she'll learn the hard way. Machine gun fire. That all super cop antics get you are an early grave. Damn it, her cover's blown. Napalm, move out. Check. Napalm's an enigma. The only man I know who can take a sword into a gunfight and have the odds still in his favor. He's a man of few words. Stay. But he manages to get his point across. Yeah, baby, bring the pain. Blam, blam. Chickle boom, chickle boom. Livewire. SPB offenders who aren't mentally apt to control their abilities are labeled live wires. Just as the lights in my head start to dim, the cavalry arrives. Rug. When their power is released, it's full blast, and the effects are detrimental to the host as well as those around him. His name is Freeburn, a living solar conductor whose power potential registers off the charts. He's the team's cherry, but with time, he could be a valuable asset to the unit. Look at him go. Whoa! Bypass, this guy's putting out some major wattage. I can't maintain this barrier for long. Dyson, are you in position? Affirmative. Target is locked and ready to be dropped. Then fire, for Christ's sakes. If I ever need a third arm, Dyson would be it. We served together in my Shadow Op days. Now he's my eye in the sky, the team sniper. Frick! Once he has you sighted, there's little you can do but clutch your jewels and pray for a crosswind. This mission will go down as a success in the books, but it was a close victory over some 2-bit dogs. In my eyes, that isn't acceptable. Skinner, this is bypass. Send in the taggers. The area is secured. Hot damn. This team has a long way to go. Inside the heir to the Blackstone dynasty, Jeremiah Blackstone holds a press conference that pertains to the prosperous future of Neo Olympics. And due to the recent terrorist raids, Blackstone has decided to support and merge with Miyato Industries. This will allow Miyato to recover its losses and offer continuous work for her employees. The Blackstone Corporate Tower is the tallest official structure on Mars, towering over Neo Olympus colony with an ever-observant eye. The mega corporation is the primary focus in the exploration of known space and the mightiest economic power in the solar system, dominating 40% of the Zerion distribution, high-tech industry, and manufacturing. Jonah Blackstone is viewed as a forefather of the Martian colonial movement and carefully guides the OCC with his funding and aesthetic genius. OCC is Off-World Colonial Coalition. I'm sure Miyato appreciates your contributions, Blackstone, but the terrorist raids on independent colonies are harming mining productivity. Recent polls show workers are fearing the MDI cannot regulate the terrorist threat. What are your plans to boost worker morale? I have the utmost faith in the MDI, and as you know, the coalition has voted on and established Project Phantom Guard. The Phantom Guard is a nostalgic throwback to the Pinkertons and Lone Stars of the Wild West. Their presence here will serve as an icon for colonial pacification. Trust me, you have nothing to fear. I'm sorry, but this concludes my press conference. I thank you all for coming. Blackstone, you said your security forces could protect my construction site. May I help you, Mr. Talbot? I turned on the TV and see fugitives throwing my workers out the windows. I'd say that hurts my workers' morale. You seem sympathetic to that nip, Miyato, but what about my loss today? You'll be compensated, Talbot, but know this. I tolerate your business in the New Grounds District, but if it becomes a nuisance, I will buy it out, destroy you, and then you. I will buy it out, destroy it, and then you. Yes, Mr. Blackstone. Be gone. This press conference went as planned, Father. Good, because there's the only thing going my way. I assume the sour look on your face held some validity. That weaseling bastard McCone is late. He ain't delivering my package. Download his picture to Cyrus. Have him lead our new associates to the law colony. I want McCohen's head for this. I warn you not to place McCohen as overseer of the law mines. His lacking interpretivity will be the downfall of our operation. He knows what we plan to do with the package. I'll never doubt your unique abilities again, son. Just get the package. Phantom Guard Headquarters. Congratulations on the job well done today, Bypass. You've managed to account for all the fugitives. Now we can focus our efforts on finding Crude and the Cynics. There's only one problem. The map shows Phantom Guard has jurisdictions over all OCC colonies. The ones outside the borders are independents. If Crude is hiding outside the coalition, we can't touch him. In other words, we just stand around while Crude massacres U.S. citizens across the borders. If U.S. citizens choose sanctuary with the independent colonies, that's their choice and one they will likely die with. You were brought to Mars to deal with its unfortunate lifestyles, or what we call inside the coalition, the Phantom. The recent lawlessness and SPB terrorists have had an effect on the coalition's Zerium distribution. Once the problems are contained, the independent colonies will see our growth and eventually join us. Where am I supposed to go here? He's good. Oh, yeah, I guess I gotta read this again. If U.S. citizens choose sanctuary with the independent colonies, then that's their choice and one they will likely die with. Or Blackstone. We're sitting around chasing fugitives and 2-bit arms dealers when we need to direct our efforts to the source of the problem. Blackstone, controls the syndicates on Mars and he's selling Zerium through the independent colonies to outlawed nations on Earth. We know you have an obsession with Blackstone and are fully aware of the past dealings. The problem is we have no proof. Right now, Blackstone is a very powerful man and an asset to the coalition. Until we have proof of his illegal activities, you will cease with these allegations. Understood? You're dismissed. He's a good man. We need him. For now, yes. But if he oversteps his bounds, he will find out the hard way that we are all expendable. Oh, shit. Who was Golden Girl in there? Gage? See you arrived a few weeks before you. No one knows what position she serves exactly, but the rumors that her cyber optics are directly linked to cosmic clearance. Washington's trying to keep close tabs on Martian affairs these days. So, she's their babysitter, huh? I'm regretting ever coming back here, Dyson. They expect me to come in here like Wyatt Earp and sweep away all their problems. I can't do it with all their rules and regulations. The U.S. sold their souls to the devil when they went in a joint Martian colonization program with Blackstone. They should have listened to us 15 years ago. That's your problem, Jonathan. You live in the past. I know you lost good men trying to bring down Blackstone, but we have to wait for now. Blackstone's time is coming soon, and when he slips up, we'll be there. Maybe I've read you wrong all these years. Your mind can function outside of combat. I'm going to take your advice. Where you at it? Lao. Didn't you listen to Skinner? We have no jurisdiction in the Lao colony. I'm not going there on business. This is personal. I miss him already. Lao. John, you have some nerve showing up to a job like this. But after the conversation I had with Amber earlier, I realized that they are the one true reason I came to this rock to begin with. Nice place. What's your poison? None for me. I was wondering if Catherine Grundle has performed yet. Wah, don't I wish. You must be new in these parts. We have virtual strippers here. They're holograms. Do anything for the right price. What are you doing here? Look, I didn't come to fight. I just spoke to our daughter this afternoon, and she thought it would be a good idea if I dropped by too. As for the boss lady, she's upstairs. This is why, little sidebar here, this is why text placement is very important in comics, because what I was supposed to do was go from here to this panel and then go that away. But because it's so close together here, and I would have made the same mistake if I had been reading a physical copy of this, I would have went right to here. And that interrupts the flow of the story. So let's try this again, shall we? You must be new in these parts. We have virtual strippers here. They're holograms. Do anything for the right price. Then we go back over here to the sexy legs. As for the boss lady, she's upstairs handling business. Knock. Hold on. Come in. John? What are you doing here? Look, I didn't come to fight. I just spoke to our daughter this afternoon, and she thought it would be a good idea if I dropped by too. You have some big ones, John. Coming in here as if there's nothing wrong. It's been 5 years, and you know what? We're doing just fine without you. So you can take your bear and leave. Your daughter needs a father who devotes his time to her instead of a bar. You're right. Just give this to Amber. I've changed, Cat, and if you give me a chance, I'll make up for lost time. Crash and burn, John. Talk to me. Major, I need your help. Who are you, and what's this regarding? My name is McCohen, and I heard the Blackstone area mines in Lao. Why me? Why not ask the Lao officials for assistance? Blackstone practically owns them, and his corrupt influence extends as far as the Phantom Guard. You're the only one I can trust. God forgive me for what I've done. Maybe by telling you, I can make things right. What I have in my possession will decide the fate of Mars, and possibly the solar system. This guy could be bluffing. Question is, do I call him on it? I'll meet you at the Dusty Star Lounge in the Lao Transrail Depot. Hurry. Click. Damn, Cyrus. All aboard the Transrail D, headed for Neo Olympus. Pump. Oof. Where's D-Fire? Excuse me? I didn't see you. Yeah, you didn't see the big orange fuzzy dude with massive horns off of his head. Sure you didn't. Nice suit. Thanks for everything, John Eves. Listen, Vernice, your husband was a good friend. I had to find out what happened to him. I still don't know why he had to moonlight on this mining job as a pit fighter. We could have managed, but now he's gone. He wanted the best for you and his unborn child. You don't fret none. I made them fight his pay for taking your human life. Here, this isn't much, but no, gal, you need it more than I. When you start to find your place on Earth. Mackinac, you keep an eye on this dreadlock, okay? I don't got much choice. Take care of Vernice. What? You picked the wrong time to become generous, Sarge. That money could have bought us tickets Earthside. Work is scarce here now. Me mother would have flipped in her grave if I took that guy's money. Don't sweat it. We get by. Weapons detected. I hope you boys have permits for those heaters. Sarge, bounty 150 AC. And yeah, I know the routine. All weapons must be left in a cargo hold before Transrail departure. Zzz. He ain't here. I checked everywhere. Then he's headed for Olympics. Return to the ship! Grandpa, what is that? It isn't polite to stare, Andy. He harmless. His breath is worse than his bite. Here's a trick he showed me. Nothing in my hand, right? Voila! Rumble. What's that noise? It's a ship. Whoosh! That floater's flying too close to the rail. I can't stabilize her. Brat, doosh, 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 doosh. I'm applying the brakes. Brace yourselves, everyone. Scream! They're boarding the rail. They're boarding the rail. Dear God. Our pants are down. I forgot what his voice sounds like already. Our pants are downstairs. The guns are in the hole. You're getting soft. Stay calm. We be able to take these guys. Ja, the Phoenix. To be continued. Oh my God, dude. You know what though? Going back over, the art is head and shoulders better than issue 0 was. Ryan Benjamin is a great artist. He still continues to be a great artist to this day. Anyway, guys, that was my review or reading or whatever the hell you want to call it of Phantom Guard #1 from Image Comics, October 1997. I kind of hope you dug what I did. I'm just trying new things out, seeing what sticks to the wall. You know how it is. If you like it, hit the like button. Maybe be good to me and do a subscribe. Tell your friends about me. Leave a comment and hit the bell for notifications. We'll see what happens with this. If you guys give me enough likes on it, I'll do #2. If I can get, say, 50 likes. If I can get 50 likes on this, I will do another one. It'll be Phantom Guard #2. So anyway, that's it. And happy holidays. Thanks for tuning in and watching.